Good morning, everyone. It's Bob Sitz with Sitz Health and Fitness. Today was lower body, and I kind of went a little fast with all of it in terms of cardio and trying to speed it up a little bit. So it's a little bit of a workout. So I tried to do it more of a circuit in terms of speeding it up, in terms of getting it done, taking less rest in between, kind of pushing myself. So little good workout today. So yeah, we're going to focus on legs today. We're going to do Bulgarian split squats. Then we are going to do some step up thrusts in terms of stepping on the bench and pushing off. We're going to do some kettlebell swings, and then we're going to do some leg curls, but we're going to use a ball for that. And then we're going to do some core or ab work. So we'll get started real quick. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab some weights if you can. And the idea here is, sorry, I wasn't really prepared, but we want to get our foot with a good base here. And we want to just come down and up. And we want to do 12 to 15 on the left leg, for example, and then kind of get out there for the right leg. The key is when we're doing that, kind of as if we were doing, I guess, a regular kind of lunge. We don't want to put our foot too far out and lean in. We just want to get a good kind of this, and we're just doing this, just down and up. So you could do with the bench or without the bench. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to push off the bench here. So we're going to do some thrusts. So we want to get a good base. We want to push up. We want to be able to get a little bit of separation between our foot and the bench. And we want to do 12 to 15 on that leg. And then same thing here. And then I moved right into kettlebell swings. So if you have a kettlebell, get one. If you don't, you could always get a dumbbell. And when you grip it, try to grip it like this as much as you can so you can hold it so that you're not flinging it at the mirror or the wall or whatever the case may be. Get in. And you want to squeeze. So essentially, you're going to want to squeeze the booty. And just let the weight swing you. When you get up, squeeze it. And squeeze it. So those are the things we're going to work on. Excuse me. So I did the 3 of those kind of back to back and made that one set for 3 sets. And then we're using the big ball here. And the idea here is to put our heels on it, and we want to keep our hips off the ground as much as we can. And we want to pull it in. The idea again is to keep your hips off the ground. The hard part is keeping the ball from rolling away from you. And when you get it into here, squeeze with the back of your legs here, and then push it back out. The other way you could do that is if you're at home or even the gym, take your shoes off and go to where there's a wood floor or even a tile floor and put just your heels on the floor and keep your hips off the ground and basically just straighten them out and then pull them back in. So it would look like this if you were on the floor, right? You would push and then you pull back in. Of course, it's harder because I'm on carpet. And then the last thing that we're gonna do, in this, you should go to failure. Same thing with the ball or the leg curls. So we're gonna do canoes. This, I focused more on getting it right and going longer than I did going faster. So we wanna pull our legs in. And again, we want to do 3 sets pretty much to failure. So I think today I might get on later and talk about eating. I've been working out pretty good, but I've eaten like crap. So I'm not seeing the weight loss that I want to see. But again, when you eat like crap, that kind of happens. So, and not crap necessarily, just not making the right decisions. If I'm eating a sandwich, I eat too much of it, or I get all the good stuff on it, like mayonnaise and cheese and things of that nature, which isn't bad. It's just in moderation, right? If you eat too much of it, it's not good for you. Just things of that nature. Snacking a little bit more than I probably should. Eating ice cream from what you saw in my post last night. But, you know, just things like that. So I'm just trying to be more self-conscious about decisions we make. All right. Hope everyone has a good Wednesday, and hopefully I'll get back on later. Peace.